Let's check the stream on my end. 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 I'm back. Have I ever been gone? Is the question. Technically, yeah, but it's been difficult. Okay, I noticed that. So my microphone is actually cutting out. So let me fix that maybe. That should work better now. I'm back. I was just stretching. Alright, let me check. Here. If you can, tell me the latency, like how big is the latency considering the time that you're sending the message and how long it takes. Let me check it myself as well. Also wait, I have an assumption. What the hell's going on? The chat is kind of frozen? Is it just me? Yeah, the chat is frozen indeed. That's so odd. Let me just remove it. And add it again, but I need to figure out where it is. There we go. Add source. Oh, that works now. Awesome. Okay, how long does it take? Yeah. The latency is actually pretty good. Well, I mean pretty short, so let's see. So what's that icon in the chat? Okay. Oh, we actually Also play PSO2. I'm playing on ship 2. Please tell me you're not playing on ship 4, because that is the worst ship you can pick at the moment. Well, always has been. So...
Emergency mission alert. Large-scale deployment operation in progress.
I mean, ship 1 is still good, so... I mean, it's still shit that it's 1 and a 2, but... I mean, I guess that's how life works. Theoretically, if there was ever a way you wanted to play with someone who's on a different ship, you can just do that with the battle mode or the challenge one. So you can basically join a universal ship, which doesn't exist in this game, generally speaking, which is weird. I have no idea why games do that, because it seems like gacha games always tend to split up servers. I assume that's most likely the reason, because there might be an incident where one of the many servers will be shut down or hacked or, I don't know, corrupted, so there will be 5 more to choose from. But honestly, I have never seen that at all. There was also never like a server-specific, server-only maintenance, only on one ship or server or whatever, in which game, like in any gacha game I've known. So it's been very confusing to me to understand why that exists. Give us a hero this time.
Feel free to stop by anytime.
There we go. Attack buff all exists, yeah. Alright, wrist exploration. Tundra. Let me try Tundra again. Well, no, not again, just as a change of pace. And I really hope that DPS will now do it. Also, Dens, welcome back. She actually exists in the game. Well, yeah. For a second I was like, wait, what are you referring to? But like, I mean, yeah, you're true, but like, yeah. That's my Mac evolution device, so yeah. You can also be the character yourself or make a modified version of her, so it's all up to you what you do. I'm still waiting for the Neptunia collab to come out. I hope it's gonna be in global as well. It's gonna be released in March on the JP servers, but let's just hope it's gonna be here in global as well, and if not, it might as well be someday. Sorry. Hence say poggers. Now I'm kind of like, what kind of poggers do you expect to hear? Like, what? Sorry, I'm just overthinking it. You mean like poggers? Like this, or? Just say poggers. Yeah, I mean I did. It's probably the delay, so. What do you mean it's impossible? Like it's just a word. What the fuck is he doing? Favorite Netchar? My opinion actually changed multiple times. I went from Noir to... Well, actually I just went from Noir to Vert actually, so... I'd say it's pretty underrated. Criminally overlooked as well, like Vert as a character itself. And why? I like the hair color and the eye color. And it's busty, pretty busty. God damn it. I can also redirect the question to everyone, who your favorite character is. Like, I'm interested. Hence the PSO2 collab when? Oh god. Whenever you play the game, man. Yeah, Netgear is pretty, I mean, I'm trying to word it correctly and also focus on this. It's something that I would expect someone to say. Like if somebody said Falcom as an example, I'm like, what? But yeah, everyone has their own choices, own tastes. Mine is actually Broccoli. Because she only appears in one fucking game. Or, well, technically two, three, yeah. depends which trilogy you're referring to, if you're referring to the original or the remastered ones. I'm basically, I like Neptune, I just like the short happy-go-lucky Yeah. I mean, I can agree. She's pretty funny. What do you mean, John? I'm confused. Just land on a planet and start... Ah! You're referring to the game, I assume. Yeah, when I think about it, it's actually kind of funny. You just join the portal, jump into it. It's basically like a Minecraft Nether. You just go there mostly to just kill stuff and mine a little bit. That's about it, really. I mean, it's basically like Neptunia as well. Like, in Neptunia there's actually no other reason except for like some hidden treasure to collect. What I'm trying to refer is, you just join... You mostly just enter dungeons to farm and kill stuff. I mean, that's how every game works almost, I assume. Also, once I'm done with the stream and once I have more time, I'm also working on NEP characters in the game. Is this like an MMO like EVE Online or JRPG like Neptunia? I have not played EVE Online. Mostly because this is one of my first MMOs, and JRPG like Neptune, no, not at all. Because it's not turn-based, it's actually like a direct combat. It's not like any other traditional MMO where you just point and click as well. You actually control the character. It's more like an action MMO. Like, people can't really call it an MMORPG because it doesn't have all the features of an MMORPG. It's more like an MMO light, is what I always hear. It is pretty casual as well. So like, if you ever intended to like play the game, you kind of 1 second. What about Virtual Stars? That is a weird comparison. No, I wouldn't. No, it's not like Neptunia at all. It's its own different game, I'd say. For the better, actually. I haven't seen too much gameplay of Virtual Stars. Oh, okay. I actually have a good comparison. It's similar to Monster Hunter because this game, well, Monster Hunter was based off this game back then in 2000. That is basically the successor of Phantasy Star Online that came out in 1999, and Monster Hunter and every other, well, game that is similar to that mostly inspired themselves to be just like Phantasy Star. So if you want an actual comparison, I'd say Monster Hunter. Also depends, it's more for sure that depends because like I said, it depends on the class you play, depends on the weapons you want to use. it can be anything really. You can also essentially play Pokemon if you want to, because you can also have your own pets and command them. Like just tell them to just blow up in front of the enemy. But yeah, I'm sure you can say this is more like Monster Hunter.
Congratulations on completing the objective.
Because he also sounds stupid, but he hunt monsters.
Please head back.
God.
Completed.
Why does it sound so awkward? Yeah, essentially like Onikage said, it depends on the class you choose. There are like 15. All of them play differently, although you can say you have essentially... Yeah, Risk of Rain. Yeah. Essentially, Risk of Rain as well. But it's pretty much separated between like melee combat, ranged combat, and technique combat. Okay, I'm done actually with my main missions. The other ones I have are story related. Trying to think, because I want to play the story, but I don't know if I should do that in the stream. I essentially could do that. Oh yeah, since somebody brought up Hatsune Miku, let me show Hatsune Miku in my room as well. Also look at this. That's an actual symbol art made in the game. It's like Call of Duty where you have the layers and pretty much copy and paste everything you see on screen. Where you can find the soundtrack of the game. On YouTube, you can just look up Phantasy Star Online 2 soundtrack or OST. I would show you how it's been made, but the problem is once actually, I have an idea. Oh no, I can't. The thing is, I have some symbol arts that I can't show on the stream. But that's Hatsune Miku with a very interesting slap mark. I don't know what happened. I don't know what's wrong, so... But yeah, let me just tell you that the soundtrack in the game is just awesome. Pretty much every game made by Sega has amazing soundtrack. Even the worst Sonic games. Sonic CD, I think, was one of the worst, according to people I've spoken to. I haven't played many Sonic games. But yeah, they always have good soundtrack. Alright, I'd say do the story now, because I'm done with most of the things I wanted to do today. The story in the game is actually not bad. It really is. They only... What are your thoughts on Uzumate no Bushi? Let me just finish first.
Which quest would you like?
Yeah, the story's decent, but the thing is, this game was made in 2012, so once I'm going to show you like the cutscenes and all that, you can tell that the game kind of aged. But Uzume Uh, depends. Character-wise, I'd say she's unique, but when I think about V2R, I'm like, we got a game only, well, not only, but like mostly dedicated to her in the first half, like in her, not hard dimension, zero dimension, and hard dimension as well, yes, where from the beginning to the end it was always about her. And yes, Max, yeah, you're right, it's a bit outdated. Oh, I actually have a battle coming up, so sure, why not. We just get a drink.
Welcome.
Ah,
Take care of yourself out
1 second.
there.
Need some money?
What's wrong?
Shut up! Nothing's wrong. I didn't do anything.
Welcome. Take care of yourself out there. Don't forget to prepare before setting off. Take care of yourself out
Is this
there.
a science fiction game? Essentially. This is a futuristic one. But you don't have to look like, you don't have to follow that art direction like I do, for example, because this doesn't look sci-fi at all. But it basically is sci-fi related, oriented as well. Kind of reminds me of Neptunia.
Don't forget to prepare before setting off.
Makes sense.
Thank you very much.
Also, there's a good number of photos, which I do not want to get into. Yeah, you better not. I'm still stuck in episode 3, and there are 6 in total. The 6th one is the most sci-fi-ish story episode in this game. But in the previous ones as well, in the game in general, you also have mechas, like where you actually enter them and control them as well. And as you can see in the background, there's a ship flying away. We're basically in a universe. Does this game have a plot hole? Yeah, I mean, you gotta ask Maxer at this point. Max has also played the game. And it is also similar to Destiny, considering there are like many planets that you visit. Oh yes, I remember this one actually. By the way, is the streaming quality okay? Is it cutting off?
Approaches.
Is the delay
I have a
bad?
bad feeling about this. The confrontation with Magatsu is at hand, part of the vile gods sealed on this world. Only the slightest amount has escaped, but his power is beyond normal ken. We have the gates to stem the tide of this invasion,
Okay, that's
but
good.
those will not hold forever. He mustn't breach the final gate. Should he do so, it will mean the end. All will be destroyed.
Thanks for letting me know.
Of course, we've a last resort to turn to in that event. But I would like to end this without using it if at all possible. Also, our enemy is not only Magatsu. The pseudo-Nightfallers may also attack. When preparations are complete, I will give you my blessing, but I cannot aid you directly. Forgive me, but you all are the key. I lend you what strength I can.
Also, I just noticed, I went to Discord and it actually shows up that I'm streaming on my Discord profile. So that's pretty cool. Because it used to be only on Twitch, and I really don't like Twitch because Twitch, I think we can all agree, is a weird platform where too many people get banned for no reason, like for ridiculous reasons, and they will be punished with like a 30-day ban, and it's Amazon. It's tiring. Like, in the end, if you think you understand Twitch, you don't understand Twitch.
Your mission is to defeat Magatsu, colossal foe to all of Haruka-tan. Everyone, prepare for battle. Magatsu was once sealed inside this planet. We expect this to be a massive...
Yeah, I actually play in English dub because
Don't play the
I'm
hero.
kind of lazy to read the subtitles, although in this game it's actually good that the subtitles are not actually on the bottom of the screen where you have to actually use 4 eyes to read and see what's happening at the same point. Who's the voice actress for my character? Oh, I can look that up later actually, because I don't remember at the moment. All I can tell you though is, in case you're interested, in episode 4 there's a character that is voiced by Melissa Phan as well. It's one of the most notorious bosses in the game. And Wendy Lee, Blonde's voice actor, also almost made it into the game, but I don't know what Sega did, but they scrapped her at the last second, which is kind of disappointing.
I bestow upon you now my divine protection.
Objective complete.
It depends on the class, honestly. One second. Yeah, some classes allow that. Some don't. What I'm essentially doing, I'm abusing gravity. And the class I'm playing is one of the worst ones. But it compensates with that skill I have right now, where you can actually fly around almost. Although you're like sinking just a little bit. I think he's almost down because I'm just too good for the game. Also, back then you were not supposed to fly around like I am, because during that time when the episode was released, my class didn't have that skill where you can actually do that.
Incoming alert.
But as soon as the game got harder, they had to actually like buff classes as well. Yeah, the English dub is actually nice. The only time where I would complain about English dub is in the very first NEP game, where Melissa Phan actually sounds like she's some ordinary person. She doesn't sound talented at all, but over the time she actually became a talented one, in my opinion at least.
Objective complete.
Yeah, you were not supposed to finish that boss that fast. Back then you actually had to use the turrets, jump around, and the boss would be more threatening. It is cute.
Time to get back to the grind.
Oh, 20 SG. I like that. In-game, real-life currency.
So, this next Dark Falls,
Gemini, the duplicate, has the power to make copies of anyone they devour.
Also, this game suffers from the same problem that Neptunia used to have, regarding the rebirths, where they just didn't put the effort in lip-syncing everything, which I really didn't like. So that was actually one reason why I switched to JP for Rebirth 1, 2, 3. And mostly because there was not enough dubbed cutscenes.
They sure did save the worst for last, didn't they? It seems they've already acquired the powers of Apprentice and Luther, and in all likelihood, Elder too.
Yeah, considering this was made with the intention on bringing it to a PS Vita, it doesn't look too bad.
Are they likely to show up on Haruka-tan again?
It seems to be one of their favorite playgrounds, so that's our best guess. If at all possible, I'd like to finish them off there. And there's no better way to find out the state of things on Haruka-tan than simply asking their goddess herself. Think you can handle it?
We sure can. All my test results are in and I'm good to go. Nothing can stop me now.
How about you? Are you feeling quite all right? I mean, if you are, great. I'm just a little concerned is all. Watching you out on the front line all the time like this, I can't help but see the similarities between you and her 10 years ago. Just make sure you know when to stop yourself.
Yeah, Rebirth was definitely lazy with the dub. Also, when they announced Virtual Stars, I was so confused to like, how are they going to manage to find 50 people that they will also give an English voice actor to? And I wasn't surprised at all that they said, oh, we can't afford it. Well, you exist since like, well, ID Effector International exists like 5 years or so now, and they still can't afford it. Like, they can't afford a good dub. Well, not good dub, I mean a complete one. You could say Hyperdevotion, Megatech Mansion, Cyberdimension actually. No, Cyberdimension no. Megatech Mansion, Hyperdevotion actually had a full dub. But I think these were also very short games, especially Megatech Mansion, so I'm not quite surprised. Yeah, Megadimension actually was a good dub. Like, I would say that's a very decent one.
Welcome. Thank you very much. Which quest are you up for? Come back
Also,
anytime.
this is Irie, and I thought of a different one, but okay.
Which quest are you up for?
Now there will be cutscenes to watch. And I'm gonna eat the donut in the meantime. And yeah, I think she will sort out Tomboy as well.
Oh, hello. Sorry, but I have to keep my volume down. I want to let her sleep just a little longer. She should have gone to bed in her room, but she thought someone might need to talk to her about something important, so... I looked the other way for a second, and when I turned back, she's like this. Once she makes up her mind about something, she dives in head first. Even after all this time, she hasn't changed. Sometimes, I can't help but feel that my lack of confidence is holding her back. And then I start thinking she's just putting up with it for me.
Not true.
Gotcha. So, that's what's on your mind.
Wait! Look! How long have you been awake?
Pretty much from the beginning. I was sighing on the inside the whole time. You obsess over the silliest things, you know that? Of course I'm making compromises. We're different people, Theo. That's how this works.
I also like how you always wanna debate like Uzume is adorable but change my mind. It's so passive aggressive. I'll let you do that. I'm just eating.
Sure, we have to grin and bear it sometimes, but we do it because we want to be with each other. Got it?
Of course, but still.
Nope. You're totally clueless. Since you don't get it, let me break it down for you. I want to be with you, Theo. So I am. Okay? Get it? Make me explain any further than that, and you're losing serious points.
Right. Got it. Definitely.
If we could not have these moments in public going forward, that'd be much appreciated too. Sound good? Honestly, if you want to talk about me putting up with you, this is a prime example.
Huh? Did you say something, Ulk?
Sure didn't. All right, Theo, let's go.
Yeah, it's pretty sad that they don't fix the lip sync. It's just too lazy of them.
Oh, I didn't
Makes me
expect
upset,
you
honestly,
to
but
hear.
for this game I think they would have to redo almost everything, considering like this is a 3D model, and it would be definitely harder than a game like Mega Dimension.
I wanted to mingle with the lily pans, so I had Fourier help me out, but we seem to be having an issue.
It's totally fine. Matoya is with Arcs. She is not an enemy. It's no use. I don't know why, but for some reason, they're being quite cautious.
I wonder if perhaps I ended up doing something that frightened them.
I don't think so. We've been together this whole time, so I don't see how you could have.
His voice.
Their reaction is less that they hate you,
Yeah.
and more like they're trying to hold back for some reason.
That's totally the reason, like you mentioned, Maxer. It's very simplistic because it's 2D, and I'm pretty sure there are also softwares that actually do that. Not even just face rig where it just tries to scan your mouth. It actually syncs your lips, or like the lips itself, just by your voice. So like they wouldn't need a camera to like figure out how you're moving your lips.
It seems as though they're appealing hard to Matoy, and Matoy alone. Have you any ideas why?
I'm not really sure. I didn't think I had done anything in particular. Saying that makes me feel more and more clueless. I really don't remember anything. Thank you, Fourier. I didn't want to put the lily pen out any further, so I'm going to head back for today.
I'm sorry I wasn't able to help more, Matoy.
Not at all. Just introducing me to the lily pen like this was plenty enough. Until now, all I could do was hear stories about them, so I'm glad just having been able to come at all.
Let's come back together another time. I'm sure the Lily Pan will welcome you with open arms then.
Yes, definitely.
Urania?
Oh, speak of the devil. Hi, boss.
Are you planning on making an OC character or anything like that? Urania, I'm sorry. But not in a bad way, it's just like, to me it just sounds so random. Urania, like, I would think of the Aurea, like Uran, and I don't know, like, there's a lot of a lot of misunderstandings, I think. Or like, I don't know, if somebody doesn't catch you right from the beginning, they could think you ran, I ran, like, ooh. Gas giant. Oh, okay. I mean, so my guess was kinda right. It's maybe the tech wasn't optimized for 3D, so they just go with the upside down trash kind of. Pretty sure that is the case.
Hi there. Io was just telling me lots about Dumons.
I think other games, they used to suffer the same issue. Well, other games that I just got a notification, I just got scared as fuck. Basically, if there was a game that used 3D models and they didn't lip sync it, they just tried to get the voice actor to kind of talk in a way that it makes sense with the lip sync so it doesn't sound off. I don't know if that was actually the case, but that was like always the assumption I had whenever they couldn't lip sync for each language.
You say that, but there isn't a whole lot to learn. It's just idle talk.
I hope that doesn't sound wrong or anything like that. It's just what I used to think.
No, that's fine. That's just what I wanted to hear. I can look up the details of the Dumons, but in the end, that's just information. I'm not a Dumon, so although I can imagine what might be different between us, I can't experience it. I don't know all the experiences you've had, so it's interesting to hear about the trivial things too.
Boss, you're pretty eccentric too, but then again, so is Matoy.
Really?
Well, I am too. I like it that way, so it doesn't bother me.
What do you mean where's donation alert? You didn't donate, so there shouldn't be... Wait. Ah, okay, wait. Give me 1 second. Might that be the reason why I got an email? Because I didn't set it up properly yet. Because I didn't assume somebody would use that. Request. Ah, okay. Wait, no. Oh, okay. Thank you. If you want, I can set it up. Give me just 1 moment. Okay, should be... Oh, okay, I think it's set up now. So yeah, in case you want to try it out again, it should work. I hope. Although when I try to test the widget... Yeah!
This is a test donation for $96.00.
Yeah, that works now. I totally forgot about that, sorry. You may try again.
Hello, thank you. This is your favorite entertainer, Patty. Hi, I'm Tia. I'm Matoy. No, no. This time it's not my doing. She joined us on her own. What? Did I do something wrong? You did something wrong. Or rather, anything and everything is wrong. I watched you both here and there, and it seemed so fun that I thought I would go all in. Oh, well, in that case, we welcome you with open arms. Accepting everyone who comes our way is Patia's motto. It's the first time anyone's come our way to begin with. Well, I guess it's okay to let someone join us once.
Okay, so the three of us have some breaking news for you. Listen up. What were we gonna talk about?
The depths of Harukotan.
Harukotan's depths?
Oh, you're talking about Nightfall Castle. That's the largest building in the domain ruled by the Nightfallers.
Yeah, take care. Have fun.
Really?
So, yeah.
Arx has been given permission by the Divine One to investigate the Nightfallers' domain, which is being corrupted by Falspawn.
Oh, wow!
Sukuna Hime has her hands full with Magatsu and says she wants Arx to lend her its strength. Oh? You heard that directly from her?
Yeah, that's what an informant does. And Sukuna Hime is my friend. She told me all about it when I asked her. Sukuna Hime? Magatsu? Hey Tia, what are they again?
SVG, I beg you to try it again because I like
She
mine.
takes the initiative to interview people. And more
I just-
importantly, she does
There it
that
works,
so
actually.
loud.
Another $1, so we sure must have fuck after stream.
If it's okay with you, I'd like to work with you as informants.
I suppose. I like the text of speech as well.
Oh, it's you. Sorry for the trouble earlier. Azanami's the one to blame here. Sorry you got involved.
After you grabbed me with that inviting look on your face, you are one to talk.
I told you, it's not like that. How many times do I have to go over this?
Are you dating?
Dating? No! It's not like that! Yet!
That is right. It is not like that. We just need to get to know each other better. That is all.
That's right. I'll learn more about forces, and Marlu will learn more about hunters. If we do that, Arx will be ready for anything, right? Right. There's no ulterior motive. Don't get any ideas.
When you say it out loud like that, it honestly just makes me angry.
Hey, Marlu! Don't go too far ahead! It's dangerous over there! Well, see you later!
Nibbles. I like the spirit. I mean, I can't change your mind because it's true.
It is you two. You were a great help in dealing with Magatsu. Indeed, we could not have done it without you. I was waiting for the opportunity to seal it, but a time never presented itself. My apology. More importantly, we must do something about those impudent children. There is no room for doubt that those abominable children deceived the Nightfallers. Defeating them should put an end to everything. Thus, our next plan of action is set. I will simply go there myself and vanquish them.
Oh, and now it shows up on Discord. It's funny.
Sukuna Hime. You have greatly exhausted yourself in suppressing Magatsu's power.
Step aside, Kotoshiro. This is an order from the Ash Maiden. Will you defy me?
If you have the strength to move
Wait,
me,
I wasn't muted.
do
Fuck.
so.
Calm down, it's you.
Do not fear. I am perfectly calm. I know full well that Kotoshiro has the right of it. Then what would you have us do? I would fain get this over quickly and prevent any more casualties.
What about having the Daybreakers and the Nightfallers work together? I'm sure if you speak to the Daylord and the Night Lord, they'll lend a hand. Wait, why do you look like you've swallowed a lemon?
Who would
Speaking to
swallow
them would be
what?
useless. An exercise in futility. Neither the Daylord nor the Night Lord will lift a finger.
Is that a saying, or why would someone say swallow a lemon? I don't even know that, man. That's so new to me.
I am of the same opinion, but there is no harm in at least trying.
Ugh, fine. Either way, I am out of commission for the time being. In the meantime, I will attempt to contact them. Is that amenable to you all? Ah, perfect timing. I just received a reply from the Daylord. His answer is largely as I predicted. Is that not right, Kotoshiro?
A scant few lines after a formal greeting, he launched into vilifying the Nightfallers and requested that they receive divine punishment. He made it quite clear that they have no intention of cooperating with the Nightfallers.
Do not be enraged, you two. The incumbent Daylord is an unrivaled fool. He merely barricades himself within his castle, paralyzed by fear. It is truly exactly as I predicted. How horribly pathetic. Have you received a reply from the Night Lord yet?
Not as of this moment.
Heavens, they are all so indolent. I have not sensed those dark children either. I will go to the Night Lord directly and ask his opinion before aught else occurs.
Did she just say dark children? What does that mean? I don't know.
Then, I will accompany you.
Fool, the discussion will only be soured if I bring a Daybreaker with me, even if you are my guardian.
But I cannot suffer you to go alone in your current condition, Lady Sukuna-hime.
Then we'll go with her, right?
My apologies. I had originally intended for those of the Harukotan alone to resolve this.
Come now, we don't have to talk like that to each other. It's truly alright. We're here to protect everyone. Now, we've got preparations to make.
Here for everyone? She says it as if it is the most obvious thing in the world. Do you think that there might be some additional meaning to your words?
Don't look at me, what the fuck? I didn't do anything. So mean. Oh, another battle. Yeah, I'll do that and probably stop afterwards. Just eat my donut.
Things went so smoothly. I'm disappointed for some reason.
But of course, I am the Ash Maiden of this planet, you know. Under normal circumstances, the Night Lord should come to my shrine with his tail between his legs. Instead, he sends no response and forces me to come to see him directly. He has become pompous.
Okay. There we go.
Have you ever met the Night Lord?
Of course. When this generation's Day Lord and Night Lord ascended the throne, they met with me. As talented with the arts as he is, the Day Lord is a coward, so I felt he was not up to the task.
By the way, do you see the pet mouse? Can I actually do this? Yeah. That doesn't show, but if you look closely here, it's so funny.
While, on the other hand, the Night Lord was astute. He tends to be
Mean.
arrogant, but he is a cute little thing.
The Night Lord's plight is that the Nightfallers are being brainwashed by Gemini, right?
Correct. If the Nightfallers make a move, it will prompt the Daybreakers to confront them voluntarily. That will bring out the eerie children, whom we shall strike down at once, ensuring that there will be no more wasted lives. What? What is so funny, Matoy?
I was thinking that you're really kind, the way you talk. You're always talking about how precious the planet is, but you also care about the Daybreakers and the Nightfallers, don't you?
I would say that it is an obligation more than I would say I care about them.
An obligation?
Yes. This obligation has been etched in my soul since the moment I was born. As the story goes, I was the Ashen child born from a Night Father and a Day Mother. Thus, I am a blood relative of the day and night. Due to their foolishness, I tend to want to rid myself of both. But it would be fiendish of me to abandon my relatives. I cannot use the life my mother and father blessed me with to behave in that manner.
I'm sorry for teasing you.
No worries. It was idle gossip to pass the time. Only I know how serious I can be. However, the strong will to protect something or someone produces power whose strength can surpass even divine intervention. You should think about what it is you want to protect, Matoy.
What I want to protect.
It definitely should not be something as ambiguous as everyone. It has been a while, Night Lord. You did not respond to my message, so I came to see you directly. Do you understand the matter at hand?
I apologize.
What?
Lady Tsukahime, please, run.
Lord!
This is no good at all. How could my copy spit that out?
Gemini!
Did you eat the Night Lord?
No. To the contrary. I felt sorry for him to be all alone. So, I ate everyone.
You...
Oh, you're angry. How scary. But I know that you're exhausted from handling Magatsu. No matter how much of a goddess you are, in your state...
Under these conditions, there's no way you can face us.
Help Sakuna Hime! Thanks for the meal. Not quite what I planned, but as long as it's good, it doesn't really matter.
That's interesting.
Where are you two? I cannot feel your presence. You fiend! My companions!
Did you call me? Here I am.
What?
I am she.
I am he.
What the fuck? The female says I'm he, okay? No, that's not how it works. Pronouns are meant to reflect the gender, but that doesn't exist anymore, I guess.
Out of her isn't strange at all.
There's nothing peculiar. He and I are Gemini, after all.
Goddess, want to go at it? Want to take us on?
My pronouns are retard. She retard. I'm sorry, it's just ridiculous.
So, we'll eat you. You're who we wanted to taste from the beginning.
What's wrong? What's wrong? Didn't you eat her?
You don't eat people, what the fuck?
Yeah, we did. But it doesn't feel the same as it usually does.
I wanna fight, you know? I'm waiting for the cutscene that lets me fight. But I'm sure it's gonna be soon. After this one. What the fuck? What is this? Oh.
Seeing your face brings back memories.
That voice.
To run into you in a place like this is, I suppose you might call it a coincidence.
Luther!
Oh, would you stop? I did not come here with the intention of fighting you two. Do you really have to ask? You are inside Gemini's stomach, Dark Falls' internal universe. I, as well as you, were eaten by the Dark Falls Gemini. However, I have no complaints. One does not often get the chance to experience the interior of Dark Falls. If I could get used to this, I think it would be rather fun. I also have no interest in what lies outside. I have no interest in a world without Shion, without omniscience. Do you understand, young lady? I no longer have a reason to fight you. So would you mind lowering your weapon? Thank you. Now then, keep your weapon drawn and follow me. This place is slightly dangerous, but it is really quite interesting. Since you came all this way, I might as well show you around.
Oh, okay. That's gonna be interesting. I've never seen this place before, so it's only story related, which is very interesting. You can't well, you can't enter or visit this place at all, just in the story. Looks pretty beautiful, honestly. considering this is supposed to be like some sort of nightmare scenario.
Emergency! Code! Attack!
Already dead. Nice.
Completed!
Time to get back to the grind. Here I go.
I hope that I wasn't supposed to take the shortcut here, although it's blocked off. So I'm kind of confused why it's still here. Can I hit this? No. And this? Either. Okay.
What do you think? Does it not interest you? This is the internal universe of Gemini, the chaotic place where they eat and congregate. If you fought them, you should have seen their ability. The ability to copy what they consume. They use that ability to call those produced in their internal universe to the mortal world. We should call this a parallel universe. We are ingested, lined up in a row, and called forth. My, it would be so interesting to study. If I had had data on this, I could have created even better clones.
Quiet! I will never forgive you for eliminating Shion! You toyed with arcs and made everyone suffer!
I made everyone suffer, eh? If that is the case, why did Shion not stop me? She exceeded all life forms. Although I had seized general control, there must have been a way to interfere with me. Even so, she never interfered with the creation of arcs and clones. And yet, she herself produced the ultimate being.
The ultimate being?
Well, it no longer matters at this point, but I will never forget it. The truth is, if Arx was never created, this world would already be under the Falspawn's control.
One down.
Emergency! Code! Avoid!
Want me to nurse you back to health?
Oh, teleporter. Interesting.
Completed!
Time to get back to the grind. Here I go.
This is a weird question, but I'm curious who's still watching the stream, in case you don't mind telling me. Like, do hope I can make future ones better and just, how to say, actually more related to NEP, I guess, but right now I'm just testing once again because I used to have bad experiences with streaming where I had a short temper and once something fucked up, once something didn't work, I just gave up, honestly. I just stopped for the day because I was so tired of it. Also, what? Oh, yeah. That was a decent lag, I guess. If it was even a lag, I don't know. That was weird.
Emergency! Code! Attack! Completed!
You have a horrific expression on your face, young lady. Are you dissatisfied with the truth I laid before you?
Of course I'm dissatisfied! You photoners started it all when you produced the ball spawn!
But the one who permitted the creation of the profound darkness, from which all false spawn originate, was Xion, young lady. At that time, she must have realized it. With her ability to calculate, she must have seen what was to happen in the future. What would happen to the photoners when the profound darkness was generated? The outcome was as she knew it would be. When they battled the profound darkness, the photoners lost their ability to manipulate photons and so created arcs. The profound darkness was sealed away, but Dark Falls remained. Arcs and the Fallspawn continue to fight even now. A moot battle.
No, it's not!
Yes, it is, young lady. Each Dark Falls has its own desire. And, in response to the effect the vessel has on them, their desire becomes warped even more. The Elder is an easy example. The vessel had such a strong effect on him that he forgot his cherished desire and lived for battle only. The same happened with the Apprentice and the Fallen, and I was not much different. Gemini, however, are different. Only Gemini use their power to actualize the desire they cherish.
And what is that?
Obviously, it is to revive the profound darkness. The quickest way to resurrect the profound darkness is to eat the Dark Falls Collective. I suppose that, as they do so, F factors equal to that of the profound darkness accumulate, and before long, it will be revived. Try to remember, Gemini ate the Apprentice, and the Dark Falls within me. And they must have eaten the Elder. The countdown has already begun. The countdown to the eradication of the world once the profound darkness is revived, that is. Yes, that might be your only option. If the profound darkness is revived, Dark Falls will be produced endlessly. Gemini is giving you a hard time by itself, so you have no chance of winning that battle. Above all, I would like you to not forget the fact that you are currently in Gemini's stomach.
I don't understand. What exactly is the profound darkness? Why did you create something like that?
The profound darkness was an imitation of Xion. It was an artificial pacifist that aimed to create photoners. It was an artificial Akashic record, used to allow idle humanity the ability to operate photons and control all as they pleased. At the time, however, human civilization was coming to an end. After they became idle, they worked on creation while negative emotions set in. Photons are strongly affected by emotions. The more there are, the more dramatically their abilities change when internal emotions change. As a result, the profound darkness became the incarnation of negativity and produced Fallspawn to destroy the entire universe. Young lady, you asked me why something like that was created. I, too, would like to ask that question. Why did she not stop it while she foresaw that catastrophe? That said, I can understand her feelings a little better now. Surely, she would say the reason that she did it was because she was lonely.
Emergency! Code! Attack!
It is, I mean, you call it essentially a speedrun. I was still curious if somebody was watching because nobody typed anything, and I only saw like 3 people. But I think we're at the end of the quest, so once that happens, I'll stop the stream as well.
So, I have talked about the outside world all this time. Put simply, destruction is inevitable. The revival of the profound darkness is all but certain. Do you two really wish to return to a world in which only suffering exists?
We don't even need to think about it. We have to get out of here. We're needed elsewhere.
Took a screenshot.
In that case, leave. This is the edge of the universe. Raise Clarissa and collect your power. It will look the same as when you defeated and endured against the Fall Spawn.
Are you able to clear a path for us?
It is an impossible feat for me, but you two can do it. You are Ark's operatives, after all. Go now, failures. Enjoy your world to the utmost. Your world of uncertainty, devoid of omniscience.
You and Matoy too?
Where? How?
Hey, we're back, I guess.
Sarah, contact Philia. Prepare a medical check ASAP.
Sure.
We also need to contact everyone searching Harukatan. Jeez, you two came back much too quickly.
Oh, sorry that we have caused you so much worry.
I'm glad you're all right.
Alright, that was it. Well, that's only the second chapter of episode 3. I assume there are like 6 or 8. I'll still do more off-screen. because I'm still interested in the story. But now I'm just gonna receive my rewards.
Thank you
And
very much.
I should have... Why does the escape button not work? Now it works. 73, okay. Alright, thanks for watching. I've checked the stream myself. I ran pretty decent. So I'm quite surprised. But yeah, for the 2 others that are watching, next video, I can't say when. I'm just really into the game. Maybe I can make up something. You'll know more once you're in my Discord server. Either way, farewell. Let me just do this.